Wenceslaus I of Cieszyn, German, Wenzel I, 1413 1474, was a Duke of Cieszyn from 1431, Duke of half of Bytom during 1431 to 1452, and Duke of Siewierz. He was the oldest son of Duke Bolesław I of Cieszyn by his second wife Euphemia, daughter of Duke Siemowit IV of Masovia. After the death of his father in 1431, and despite the fact that he was legally an adult and able to govern by himself, Wenceslaus remained under the tutelage of his mother, together with his younger brothers, who were his co-rulers. Linked to the imperial court of Sigismund of Luxembourg, in 1438 Wenceslaus paid tribute to the emperor. In the same year he obtained for Cieszyn the right of minting his own coins. Despite the good relations with the Emperor Sigismund, in 1434 Wenceslaus was involved with the Hussites, helping especially the Burgrave of Bytom, Mikołaj Kornicki in his rallies against the bishops of Krakow in the Kingdom of Poland. Only after a reprisal expedition of Krzysztof Koziegłowski to Siewierz did Wenceslaus stop his support and conclude a settlement with Poland in Bytom. On the 15th of October 1434, on the 17th of February 1439, Wenceslaus married Elizabeth, daughter of Frederick I, Elector of Brandenburg and widow of Louis II, Duke of Brzeź-Legnica. According to the chronicler Ambrose of Byczyny, the wedding in fact took place 2 months before, on the 9th of December 1438 in Wrocław. However, after further research, historians believed that this date wasn't the proper marriage ceremony but only the engagement. Elizabeth is mentioned as Duchess of Cieszyn for the first time on the 5th of March 1439. After 6 years of childless union, they were separated. California, 1445 for undisclosed reasons. Elizabeth returned to Legnica, where she died 4 years later, in 1449. Wenceslaus never remarried. On the 29th of November 1442, Wenceslaus finally succumbed to the pressure of his brothers and agreed to the division of the lands. However, the newly created duchies were unequal, because Wenceslaus retained in the hands most of the territories, giving to his brothers only half of both Głogów and Sinawa and some parts of Cieszyn, and also retained the full authority over Bytom and Siewierz. These actions, however, didn't resolve the financial difficulties of Wenceslaus. For this reason, on the 24th of December 1443, he sold the Duchy of Siewierz to Zbigniew Olesnicki, Bishop of Kraków. This step only provided liquidity to Wenceslaus for a while. The sale of Siewierz caused a long-lasting dispute between Wenceslaus and Duke Bolesław Głogów, who didn't accept the transaction. Ultimately, the conflict was ended by the 1st of July 1457 when Wenceslaus entered into an agreement with Poland. In 1452, he swapped Bytom for Bielsko with his brother Bolesław II. After Bolesław I's death later in that year, Wenceslaus took the guardianship of his children. This enabled him to reacquire Bytom. In 1459, Wenceslaus sold Bytom to Duke Conrad IX of Olesnica by the amount of 1,700 fines. During the 1460s, the political activity of Wenceslaus was significantly limited. In 1468, the childless Duke abdicated in favor of his nephew Casimir II the rule over Cieszyn. In 1471 Wenceslaus obtained the sole authority over Bielsko after supported the candidacy of Vladislav II as King of Bohemia. Wenceslaus died in Bielsko in 1474. He is buried in the Dominican Church in Cieszyn. Ancestry.